and now we are into AM. There's only a couple sections here where quick GOS is like easy to execute because of all the scientists. I'll point those out, but I normally will just do a normal b-hop sequence until this room. Once we get through this door, we can do a quick GOS, but you have to shoot the gap on these guys. You don't want to get stuck, so this can be tricky, but if you can do it right, obviously it does save some time to move through that with that high velocity. Get to the button, and yeah, it's pretty standard fare from here. We're really just looking for places where we can afford to do a quick GOS. You do want to have about 10 GOS ammo when you get to the tram and inbound. So if you're low on GOS ammo, it's not worth it. Just don't do the GOS boosts. But if you have a lot to spare, like I do, just make your way into the chamber lock, I guess. And yes, we do have to play inbound because there is a movement section at the end. So you're going to wait for this door to open. I usually do a quick GOS like this, try to just get into the tram as fast as possible. And then an important thing to note is that, oh wait, I should do this in another video. So that's AM. We'll cover inbound in the next one, even though, actually, no, we're going to do inbound in this one because it's straightforward. It doesn't warrant its own video. So yeah, you'll do a quick GOS. You'll want to get into the tram as fast as possible just for the sake of time save. But once you're into the tram, you can press E to drive it, and that's what you're supposed to do. You press E and then spam the S key to make it move backwards along the rail, right? But one thing to note is if you're slow, this door is going to start to close, and if it closes before you leave the map or even just after, it's actually going to reverse the direction of your train. So let me see if I can demonstrate that. Yeah, so I gave it a second, now it closes. Yeah, see, we get our direction reversed. So if as soon as I step in, I just immediately press E and then spam the S key, we get far enough away that it doesn't happen. So now we get to rest and just ride it out to the end of the run. Hopefully this wasn't too dense. Hopefully you guys were able to follow along pretty well. Again, this is meant for people who already run the game, so I didn't want to spend too much time explaining some obvious stuff, but if you guys have any questions, of course, reach out to me on the Source Runs Discord or in any other Discord we share. Again, my name is Imp, so just find me on there, shoot me a DM, or at me in the HL1 Mods channel on the Goldsrc or the Source Runs Discord. I'm more than happy to answer questions. I absolutely love this run, and I want more people involved. So, yeah, if you know, anything at all regarding the run, just shoot me a message. I'm more than happy to help. But yeah, for right now, we're just riding the tram out. There's a section at the end of this area where the tram will move up, and at that point, we're going to exit the train. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to activate the train, we're going to spam W to move it in the direction it's supposed to move, and then we're going to use 4 FPS to exit the tram. We want to do that while we're lined up with the rail here, because falling is going to kill the run, of course, unless we have a save that backs us up. So what we want to do is once we make that last level transition, after the tram goes up into this room, we let it move out a little bit onto the rail, and then we reverse the direction and then use a 4 FPS to exit the train like that. And now all we need to do is some sick b-hops with the quick GOS to get to the end of the map. Of course, you know, you don't want to mess it up like I am. It helps to give yourself some room, of course. But this can be tricky. You're going to be tempted to try to fit quick GOSes into like every area with a straightaway on this. Don't overdo it. It can really suck to be like this close to the end of the run and then like constantly falling off the rail. But here in this section, it's straight, so you can do that. And yeah, that takes you to the end of the run. So that's it. The one thing to note once you finish the run is you will have to manually enter that last split. The timer will pause when you hit the menu screen, but on live split, you will have to hit a manual split key. So keep that in mind. But yeah, that's it. Once you're done, of course, same rules apply. Back up your demos. I will hopefully have a speedrun.com leaderboard up for this at some point in the near future, so we'll be able to actually compare times and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's the whole run. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like the category. I hope you like the mod, because it is a lot of fun. Quick gossing is awesome, and especially with the scriptless bhop, I just think it's such a good time. So yeah, thanks for checking it out, and I hope to see you guys running.